Styles, and you're watching BrettO Live.
What is going on, guys? BrettO Live back with another video, and today we have the Week in Review, episode 145, and yes, I know, I said this episode was going to be canceled, but I found time. I gotta be honest, I found time. I thought Elite 92 was going to take longer to review. By the way, video is coming soon, but it did not. I actually flew through those, and I'm like, you know what? I got time for the Week in Review. Let's crank it for the fans. Let's get it going. This is episode 145 in the new house. Again, not done. I still got to set up a crowd and set up the AW arena. But yeah, this is episode 145, Monday Night Raw, we are going to start off with, so let's freaking do it. Starting over here was Omos going up against Reginald. This is absolute trash. Of course, more 24/7 garbage. Like, if it was up to me, I would cancel the 24/7 championship, act like it never happened. The title was a terrible idea from the start. Absolute garbage. But Omos obviously just squashed Reggie. We had some of the 24/7 idiots come out, try to chase Dana Brooke down for the 24/7 title. Nobody ended up getting it. Tamina went face-to-face with Omos. Nothing really happened. It was just all trash in my opinion. Moving over here, it was the Street Profits and the Mysterios going up against Dolph Ziggler, Robert Roode, Commander Aziz, as well as Apollo Crews in an 8-man tag team match. This match wasn't too bad. In the end, we saw the Street Profits and the Mysterios pick up the victory. I thought that was pretty cool. See the faces get a win, see the Mysterios get a win. I thought that was awesome. And then right after the match, we saw a little glimpse of the Royal Rumble. Both the Mysterios threw the Street Profits over the top rope, making an elimination in the Royal Rumble, even though this isn't the Rumble, but still, thought that was cool. And then Rey Mysterio, that little sucker, he threw Dominic, his own son, over the top rope. And then Dominic's like, what? And then he's like, wait, and then Rey, it wasn't like a heel turn or anything. He was just showing me, you always got to watch your back in the Rumble. I really liked that. I thought that was awesome. I thought it was hysterical. I thought it was cool. Teaching Dominic. You always got to watch your back in the Rumble. I'm interested. Maybe Dominic eliminates Rey Mysterio in the Royal Rumble. I could see that happening. Moving over here, it was an episode of like the Alpha Academy graduating because, Otis graduated because he's the Raw Tag Team Champion now. I thought this was pretty funny promo. Chad Gable mentioned how they're going to do like a questionnaire type quiz or something in the future. And then Otis's face is like, what? I'm bad at that. Oh my gosh, Chad, what are you talking about? So I thought that was pretty funny. And then of course, you already know, RK Bro had to crash this. They come running down and then they ambushed Otis actually tried attacking them, and then it ended in an all-out brawl, and then Randy Orton and Riddle ended wearing freaking graduation gowns and caps. I thought that was hilarious. I was like, Randy Orton in a cap and gown? I never thought I'd see the day. And then he did his Randy Orton pose with Riddle with cap and gowns. Unfortunately, I don't have cap and gowns for wrestling figures. That would be dope, by the way. But I do not have those. Moving over here was the main event of the show, and this had so much potential. Seth Rollins going up against Bobby Lashley one-on-one, and I thought to myself, I'm like, okay, Bobby's facing Brock at Rumble. Seth is facing Roman at the Rumble. There's no way they make either one of these guys look bad. There's no freaking way. And I was right. The Hurt Business come running down, and they take out Bobby Lashley, causing a disqualification. Bobby Lashley's able to fend him off. He actually beats the Hurt Business up. He's able to fend off Shelton and Cedric. And by the way, I really do think MVP is behind this. I think MVP is still with Cedric and Shelton, but MVP is against Bobby Lashley, and he is scheduling these attacks against Lashley. It's all MVP. I'm telling you. But then it distracted Seth Rollins enough for the Usos to ambush Seth Rollins with a double super kick because they were unable to do it on SmackDown. I thought that was pretty cool. I enjoyed that. Definitely pretty cool. More build up for both main event matches at the Royal Rumble. Really like that. Speaking of something I really liked, moving over here was Kevin Owens going against Damian Priest one-on-one. This was technically a United States Championship contenders match. If Kevin wins, he'll get a United States title opportunity in the future. And he did! This match was really good, by the way. Kevin Owens played possum, pretended to be injured with his arm, and then Priest fell for it, came in to check on Owens minorly, and then Kevin Owens stunned the world and hit the stunner on Damian Priest, picking up the victory. So you gotta think it's gonna be Kevin versus Priest at the Rumble, and I am super freaking excited for that. I really enjoyed that match, by the way. Moving over here was Austin Theory going up against Finn Balor. Again, this match is getting a little old. I feel like we've seen this multiple different times now. Austin Theory, Finn Balor, like I said, match wasn't bad. Austin Theory was able to hit the ATL, isn't that what he calls it? The ATL, I think his finisher is, where he drops him down knee first, right on his knee. I thought that was pretty cool, and then he was able to pin Finn Balor and impressed Vince McMahon even more. Thought that wasn't bad. Not my favorite thing on the show, though. Moving over here, this is getting so boring. It was Nikki Cross. It was supposed to be Nikki Cross versus Rhea Ripley. And before the match got started, Queen Selena and Carmella come running down, and then they distracted Rhea Ripley, and then Nikki Cross just attacked Rhea Ripley before the match even got started. So the match never even got started. Nikki Cross just beat up Rhea Ripley in a repeat of what we saw last week. Super lame. Not into that. Moving over here, we had Maurice. She wanted to have a one-on-one conversation with Maurice, but of course, you know Maurice and The Miz. It's always a trap. So Maurice starts talking, we need to cancel the match, this and that. And obviously she doesn't want to cancel the match. Come on, that ain't happening. So it was all a well-executed plan. Beth gets in the ring. Edge is attacked by The Miz. Distracts Beth. And then Maurice hits Beth with a brick. Yeah, freaking brick. That's psychopath. She had a brick in her purse and she nailed Beth Phoenix right in the back of the neck with it. How insane is that? Was not expecting a brick. And yeah, I guess it intensified the rivalry a little bit more, but I still couldn't care less about this. I'd rather see Edge in the Rumble. I'd rather see Miz in the Rumble. You never know. They still could be in the Rumble, but also have this match on the card. But I'd rather just have them in the Rumble, honestly. I'm not really the biggest fan of this rivalry. But yeah, guys, that was Monday Night Raw in a nutshell. Not a bad show whatsoever. In the end, I'll probably give it a 3 out of 5. It entertained me most of the time. A lot of boring stuff, though. There's still like the 24/7 crap. It's just you know what I'm saying? But before I forget, I forgot one thing. Becky Lynch and Doudrop going up against Liv Morgan and Bianca Belair. This opened up the show. This match was really lame. Doudrop basically just stole the victory. Becky Lynch was about to win, and then Doudrop stole the victory. And then basically just took out Becky Lynch because she's facing her at the Rumble. Thought this match was lame. Wasn't into it whatsoever. But yeah, guys, that was Monday Night Raw. 3 out of 5. Let's jump into SmackDown now. In the week in review here with SmackDown, we're going to jump right in. Starting over here, it was Naomi going up against Aaliyah. This match was just okay, honestly. In the end, we saw Natalya get herself, I don't know, was it intentionally disqualified? But yeah, Natalya got herself disqualified. She was beaten down Aaliyah in the corner, just stopping a mud hole in her, walking her dry in the corner. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Refs calls for a disqualification after Natalya wouldn't let up. And then Xia Li ended up coming out, basically the new Asuka, I like to call her, comes running down, basically just to scare away Natalya and help out Aaliyah a little bit. Some face, helping face action. So that wasn't bad, I guess. Moving over here, it was Sheamus going up against Ricochet one-on-one. I honestly was expecting a different result. Ricochet not losing. But no, we saw Sheamus hit a wicked bro kick in the end to Ricochet to stomp him in, literally into the mat. Sheamus, some pretty decent momentum going into the Royal Rumble. Not bad, even though I would have liked to seen Ricochet maybe hit a 630 to pick up the victory in this one. But yeah, Sheamus has been on a roll lately, winning a whole bunch of matches, so I don't see why they wouldn't give him the win here. Again, a lot of momentum for Sheamus going into the Rumble there. Moving over here, it was the Viking Idiots or the Viking Raiders going up against Los Lotharios, Angel Garza, and Humberto Carrillo. This tag team match wasn't too bad. I really thought Angel and Humberto had this one in the bag. I swear, they every once in a while they'll give the Viking Raiders a victory, but I swear the Viking Raiders lose so much. But yeah, in this match they would able to hit the Viking experience on Humberto Carrillo and pick up the victory. So the Viking Idiots, they got to be gunning towards the SmackDown Tag Team titles that the Usos currently hold. They got to be. You'd think. Moving over here, the most worn out crap ever. Right, this is probably the most worn out thing on SmackDown in WWE right here. The Sonya Deville and Naomi rivalry. Literally, they had to have done everything, right? No. They haven't made Sonya Deville the referee yet. So Sonya Deville takes the referee shirt away from Charles Robinson, puts it on, and basically Montreal Screwjob all over again. Naomi doesn't even tap out. And then Charlotte wins the match. I was just like, oh my God, this is so pathetic. But then Adam Pearce made a match between Sonya Deville and Naomi for next week. Or he said he's going to ask upper management, but it's almost like a guarantee that that's going to happen. So that's pretty cool. They're actually going to finally give us the match between Naomi and Sonya Deville, legitly, with a real ref and everything going down as planned. So that's cool. But yeah, as far as this goes, that was garbage in my opinion. Speaking of garbage, Kofi Kingston versus Madcap Moss. Honestly, Madcap Moss, he's got talent, dude. He ain't a bad wrestler whatsoever. It's just the thing. It's just the gimmick he's in right now. This whole Madcap joking around crap. It's not working in my opinion. But yeah, Kofi Kingston went up against Madcap Moss. Kofi Kingston was able to hit the Trouble in Paradise, pick up the victory. Big E was with him as well. Big E from Monday Night Raw was on ringside. Of course, it is Rumble season, so I guess superstars could go back and forth to Monday Night Raw and SmackDown. The draft, I feel like, was super pointless, but whatever. Because now Kevin Owens was on this show. Big E was on this show. It was like, wait, what is happening? Did they like combine brands again? But no, Kofi Kingston beat Madcap Moss, and then Big E taunted Baron Corbin or Happy Corbin by beating up on Madcap Moss a little bit. It wasn't too bad. Not my favorite thing on the show. Speaking of my favorite thing on the show, they opened up the show with some high stakes. Seth Rollins said, "I'll find a tag team partner tonight. I'll face the Usos. If I win, the Usos are barred from ringside." Reigns said, "Okay, but if the Usos win, you could forget your match at the Royal Rumble, and I'm going on vacation." I'm like, "Oh, okay, Roman Reigns. That sounds pretty good. I like that." Seth Rollins was able to find a tag team partner in Kevin Owens because Kevin Owens and Seth Rollins are best friends, just like Y2J and the Big O. But yes, this tag team match was really good. I really enjoyed it. Some Uso, Seth Rollins, Kevin Owens action. I can never get enough of that. It was solid. In the end, we saw I wasn't expecting this, honestly. I thought it was going to be a clean win with Seth Rollins and Kevin Owens winning. But no, Roman Reigns comes running down, hits a Superman punch on Seth Rollins, and that makes Seth Rollins and Kevin Owens the victors. Literally. So Reigns just handed the victory away because he knew the Usos were going to lose. How pathetic is he? What a coward. Superman punches Seth Rollins, so the Usos are barred from ringside at the Royal Rumble. But Reigns, I don't know. He's shown that he doesn't need the Usos in the past, so I don't know if he needs them at the Rumble. But will Seth take that title at the Rumble? Prediction video coming soon, guys. Leave that announce desk waiting for something. But yeah, guys, that has been the Weekend Review. I hope you guys enjoyed. Definitely let me know what your ratings are down in the comments down below. My rating for SmackDown this week is going to be a 2 out of 5. It was a little boring. But yeah, guys, that has been the Weekend Review, and I hope you enjoyed. BrettO Live out.